In the ever-evolving landscape of music and social commentary, few artists have captured the public's imagination quite like Solana Imani, better known by her stage name SZA. With her soulful voice and introspective lyrics that delve into the complexities of love, identity, and personal growth, SZA has become a beacon for a generation navigating the turbulent waters of modern life. Her breakthrough album Control in 2017 marked a turning point, blending R&B, neo-soul, and alternative elements into a tapestry that resonated deeply with listeners worldwide. Tracks like Love Galore and The Weekend not only topped charts but also sparked conversations about vulnerability and empowerment. Fast forward to today, and SZA's influence extends far beyond the studio. She's a cultural force, using her platform to address injustices that hit close to home. Recently, she found herself at the center of a controversy involving the U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement (ICE), an agency whose actions have long been a flashpoint in debates over immigration policy, human rights, and the role of art in activism. The incident that ignited SZA's fiery response began innocently enough, or so it seemed. ICE, a federal agency under the Department of Homeland Security, released a promotional video aimed at highlighting their enforcement operations. In this clip, which depicted agents conducting raids and apprehending individuals labeled as illegal immigrants, the soundtrack featured one of SZA's most poignant tracks, Good Days. Released in 2020 as a single from her critically acclaimed album SOS, Good Days is a shimmering anthem of hope and resilience. Its lyrics, infused with themes of healing and optimism, good day in my mind, safe to take a step out / get some air now, let the rain out, contrast sharply with the video's stark imagery of handcuffs, transport vans, and tearful separations. SZA, known for her raw authenticity, was appalled. In a tweet that quickly went viral, she didn't mince words. White House rage-baiting artists for free promo is peak dark. Inhumanity plus shock and eye tactics. Evil and boring. The post, laced with her signature blend of wit and outrage, amassed thousands of likes, retweets, and replies within hours, turning a bureaucratic misstep into a broader indictment of how power structures co-opt art for propaganda. To understand the depth of SZA's frustration, one must contextualize ICE's history. Established in 2003 in the wake of 9/11, the agency has been tasked with enforcing immigration laws, combating cross-border crime, and securing the nation's borders. Yet, its methods have drawn widespread criticism from civil rights groups, artists, and everyday citizens. Reports from organizations like the American Civil Liberties Union (ACLU) paint a picture of aggressive tactics, including family separations, workplace raids, and detentions that disproportionately affect communities of color. SZA's song, with its message of emotional liberation, being repurposed to underscore scenes of distress, felt like a profound betrayal. It's like taking a hug and turning it into a chokehold, one fan commented online, echoing the sentiment that rippled through social media. SZA's accusation of rage-baiting strikes at the heart of a strategy where controversial content is designed to provoke strong reactions, thereby amplifying reach without consent. In an era where algorithms reward outrage, this tactic isn't just unethical, it's a calculated exploitation of emotional labor. SZA isn't alone in this fight. Her tweet sparked a chorus of solidarity from fellow artists who faced similar violations. Kenny Loggins, the soft rock legend behind hits like Footloose and Danger Zone, recently called out the White House for using his 1986 classic in a bizarre video montage. The clip, which showed former President Donald Trump in a mock superhero pose, dropping cartoonish poop emojis on protesters at the No Kings rallies, anti-monarchy demonstrations that drew thousands in protest of authoritarian tendencies, juxtaposed Loggins' high-energy track with visuals of division and mockery. Loggins, now in his late 70s, issued a stern statement. "This is an unauthorized use of my performance of Danger Zone. Nobody asked me for permission, which I would have denied, and I request that my recording on this video be removed immediately." His words carried the weight of decades in the industry, where intellectual property rights are sacrosanct. He elaborated, "I can't imagine why anybody would want their music used or associated with something created with the sole purpose of dividing us. Too many people are trying to tear us apart, and we need to find new ways to come together." Loggins' response highlighted a pattern: artists creating works meant to unite or uplift, only to see them twisted into tools of discord. This isn't a new phenomenon. Throughout history, music has been weaponized by those in power. During the Vietnam War era, folk singers like Bob Dylan and Joan Baez used their platforms to protest, but their songs were sometimes co-opted by counter-narratives. In more recent times, the Trump administration's use of Fortunate Son by Creedence Clearwater Revival in rally videos led to public backlash from the band's surviving members, who decried the irony of a song critiquing privilege being blasted at events celebrating wealth and nationalism. SZA's case adds a modern twist, amplified by social media's immediacy. Her tweet didn't just complain, it dissected the psychology behind it, inhumanity plus shock and awe tactics, referencing the military doctrine of overwhelming force to demoralize enemies, now applied to public relations. By calling it evil and boring, SZA undercut the strategy's supposed edginess, exposing it as lazy and cruel. Fans praised her for this, with one replying, "You're out here dropping truth bombs while they drop beats illegally. Queen behavior." Delving deeper into SZA's career, this moment underscores her evolution from a St. Louis native uploading tracks to SoundCloud to a Grammy-winning artist with over 20 million monthly Spotify listeners. Her vulnerability, seen in songs like Broken Clocks, where she grapples with time and regret, mirrors the authenticity she brings to activism. SOS, her 2022 sophomore album, debuted at #1 on the Billboard 200, featuring collaborations with artists like Doja Cat and Phoebe Bridgers, and exploring everything from heartbreak to self-discovery. Good Days itself was born from personal turmoil. SZA has shared how it emerged during a period of isolation, a balm for her soul that she never intended for border enforcement soundtracks. The irony is palpable. A song about manifesting positivity now soundtracking policies that tear families apart. Immigration advocates seized on this, with groups like United We Dream launching campaigns urging artists to watermark their music or use blockchain for tracking usage, technological solutions to age-old problems. The backlash extended beyond tweets. Celebrities like Janelle Monáe and Questlove amplified SZA's message, with Monáe posting, "Art is for healing, not handcuffs. #boycott IC propaganda." Podcasts dissected the ethics. On The Breakfast Club, Charlemagne the God called it government sampling without clearance, drawing parallels to hip-hop's roots in repurposing sounds ethically.